Hey guys, welcome to a episode of whatever the hell this is, ranking all the Friday the 13th movies. There's a lot of Friday the 13th movies. I mean, I'm talking shit tons, man. I'm talking like, wow, there is a bunch of them. Actually, counting them, there's 9, 10, 11, there's 12 of them. There's 12 of them. We're still missing a 13th installment, which I think, personally, Quentin Tarantino should direct. Anyway, I'm here to rate all of them from top to bottom. Friday the 13th. I don't know which movies are good, which movies are bad. I'll tell you right now, number 12 is definitely, and I'm going from worst to best, is definitely Jason X. This movie is fucking trash. I mean, it knows it's trash, which is kind of upsetting, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, I'm drinking Rolling Rock, by the way. Same shit that Nintendo Nerd drinks. But yeah, this movie sucks, man. It's okay, but it's not good. It's just not very good. I don't know what to say. Meh. This movie, I can't recommend it. Not enough. If that made any sense. Next up. This is a hard one for me, but I'm gonna go with the first movie. This one. Friday the 13th. To be totally honest, this movie fucking sucks. And it's not because of anything other than Jason's just not in it. So that's what he would go to this series for. And that's the truth. It's just garbage. It's really not that great. So part one, not really my favorite. Next in line is definitely Freddy versus Jason. I fucking hate this movie. I don't hate it. I shouldn't say I hate it. It's so fucking not what both franchises were asking for. When it comes down to like the fact that like both Freddy and Jason movies had no name actors, and then you throw in these actors that actually have names, it kind of ruins that. But it also made it seem more like a American Pie '90s thing. When I first saw it, I loved it, but I mean, I got older and the rest of them are better. So yeah, fuck this one. Number 9. Oh, this is gonna shock people like a motherfucker, but number 9 is definitely, and I actually almost think I should have put this at number 10, is Part 6. I fucking hate Part 6. Everybody loves Part 6. I do not like Part 6. I don't know what. Jason's tall. He's not tough looking. He kills people in ridiculous ways. No nudity. No blood. Not really anyway. I just hate this movie. I think Tommy Jarvis sucks in it. It's like the cliche 80s. Fucking most people think it's the best one. Personally, I think it's the worst. Well, not the worst, but one of the worst. So anyway, I'm going to move on. So now I'm going to say part 2. You didn't get Jason yet on the, hockey mask front. I still like this movie, though. I still like this. After these, I like this movie. This is where I start liking them. Part 2 is still really good, in my opinion. Okay, so then I guess we'll go on to probably Jason Goes to Hell. Not really the best Jason movie. He looks the coolest in this movie, and because I think I wanted to see it so bad when I was a kid, my parents wouldn't let me. It kind of has a little higher of a rating on here than it should probably. It's not really much of a Jason movie. It's more of a. It should be called like. It could have actually been anything, like, at that point when they were making him. But, yeah, not a big fan of, not a huge fan of Jason Goes to Hell, but I don't hate it. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Part 8, Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. This movie I liked a lot when I was younger. Wasn't a big fan of it when I got older. But I do like Jason Goes to Hell to a certain degree. I used to like it a lot more. Actually, way more than a lot of the other ones. When I was a kid, I was just like, oh my god, Jason's not in a campground anymore. It was like, whoa, that kind of blew my mind, which shows you that my mind isn't hard to suck off. So, anyway, yeah, no, my mind wasn't sucked off quite good enough, and I got older, and I was like, nah, fuck it. Okay, so then we're gonna go on to the remake, Friday the 13th. It was good. It was a good remake. It took, all the parts from 1, 2, and 3 and kind of threw them together. You know, I like this movie. This isn't bad. It's entertaining as hell, and yeah, I like it. This isn't the cut though, which I don't think actually changed much. I gotta say, I've seen them both. I don't really get the difference. Okay. So now we're getting into favorite territory here. Definitely part 7 is next. New Blood. Love that one. It's a good one. Jason looks the coolest in it. The kills are pretty decent, aside from they cut away from a lot. The atmosphere is there. I really like part 7. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, now we're getting to my top 3, and this is going to shock the fuck out of everybody, guaranteed. This is a hard toss-up, but today, I think, yeah, part 3 is my favorite Jason, but part 3 is also not the best one, and I do love part 3 a whole fucking bunch. It has so much to it that is so awesome. Huge fan. My favorite actor is Jason in this one, and yeah, I just like it. It's a good one. So my top 2. Now you guys are going, what the hell is happening right now? I know, and this is gonna fuck the battery. This is gonna shock most people, but my second favorite Jason movie is part 4, the final chapter. Now I know this is going to confuse all of you, but part 4 was great with atmosphere. It had a lot of the best kills in it. It's a great movie. I think, and it recaps the first 3 movies. Yeah, I think it was the second Jason movie I ever watched, which kind of makes sense then. Because the first horror movie I ever saw in my entire young life at the time, I was 10 years old. And I watched Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning. Now look, I know that this movie is like, kind of the redheaded stepchild of the franchise. But you know what, personally, I love that movie. Friday the 13th Part 5 is like my favorite. It's like one that I think not only feeds into the, makes Jason different, or I guess in this case not Jason, but makes things different in the franchise. And also, not only that, but it like really, really like has a grindhousey sort of, it doesn't really show much blood, but God, an uncut version of that would be so nuts. Like, I mean, there's the most kills, there's the most nudity. That's not why I like it. The truth is, I like it just because it's the first horror movie I ever watched, so it's like my favorite horror movie, probably hands down. So, anyway, hope you guys are having fun. Peace. Sorry about this circle thing. This is part of a candle holder. See? Ta-da! Anyway, have a good one, guys. Bye.